Hey everyone, it's my second guide and it's going to be about the gear setup for Armadyl. It takes quite a bit longer to go and get the kill count than it does for the bandos. Again, I'm at Uglug, although this time you don't need the bandos item because you're not near any bandos followers, but it helps just to go and get the run, and so when running up to the God Wars dungeon, you don't get slowed down in the snow bit. Okay, the gear setup. You want basically range armor and range armor, which is good for ranging and has good magic defense. So obviously the best thing would be sort of Armadyl, full Armadyl, or Garrels, or being cheap, Black D high body. Black D high body seems to work well against most God Wars bosses. Cape slot, you want your Ava's device. For your weapon, you want a crossbow, either rune crossbow or chaotic crossbow. Shield slot, Eagle Eye Kite Shield, DFS, or a God Book. Barrow's Gloves, and a Fury Amulet. For your bolt, you'll need to bring rubies, at least until it's half dead, then switch to either diamond bolts or broad bolts. I don't have Armadyl, I'm a bit cheap, so I'm going to use Carol's with a Varak helm. Oh, that bank's a mess. Can't find anything. Oh god. No. Crossbow. Bolts. You'll need a mithril grapple to go and get there. If you're going in a group, and you can have one person go across the other side, drop their grapple and pick up one from the crate, and then come back across and give one to you. But it's much easier just to bring a mithril grapple beforehand. And they cost about 1k, I think it is. Let's just check. Yeah, 1.3k. See what I'm missing. For boots, I'll just bring dragon boots, so tend to be good for most things. Barrow's gloves. My Eagle Eye Kite Shield, wherever that is. There it is. And my Ava's device. Oh. Looks like I don't have one. Brilliant. Okay. I'll just pretend that I do have one, and you should go and bring one. If you don't have one, you can go and get a replacement one from Draenor Manor. Speak to whoever it is who you do the quest with. For your familiars, you might want Beast of Burden or Fruit Bat or something like that. One thing that I asked is what God Wars items you need. The main items you need are an Armadyl item, which is very, very important. Obviously, if you bring Armadyl range gear, then that won't be a problem for you. However, if you're not, an Armadyl item can be quite hard to go and get. You also you might need, it's not too important, but it'll save you time getting the kill count, you'll want a Zamorak item. I also like to go and bring a Zardom arrow just so I don't get hit by the mages when I go into the God Wars dungeon at the very start. My Armadyl item is an Armadyl pendant, but that's from a quest. I'll pause the video a second and then I'll go and show an item database and what sort of Armadyl items to choose from. Okay, I'm using Saryl's Realms database, item database, and it goes and gives a list of Armadyl items. So there's the Armadyl pendant, which requires quest item, and the quest item is the Temple of Ikov. I quite like this database because you can narrow down searches quite well. If you don't have the quest, you'll need one of the other items on here. So Book of Lore, if you're bringing a book and you happen to have that. If you want to spend, since most Armadyl items are quite expensive, the cheapest ones are Armadyl Van Braces. Oh, maybe not. That's 1.2 mil. Armadyl Coif, which is 114k, which is definitely the cheapest thing. Most other things cost about 1.6 mil. Obviously, Armadyl Full Helm, which is basically Rune, costs 255k, which is relatively cheap, but the actual item's rubbish. Okay, well, I paused the video. I went and got myself the Abe's Alerter, since it really is needed. Anyway, now, I forgot to mention, when you're going in a group, depending on how many are going, depends on what sort of range level you need. The minimum to get to Kriara is 70 range, which is to go and use the grapple. Though in a group it's very, very recommended to have at least 85 plus range, but really you need 90 range minimum. I sort of fall below this as I only have 86 range. So anyway, onto the inventory. Obviously Dread Nips are good against bosses, so bring a couple of them. As for, you'll need your emergency teleport, your runes to go and get to Jorheim, and then about food, some people bring a unicorn, some people bring bunyip, as well as having the Beast of Burden. So once the Beast of Burden dies, you switch to a healing familiar. You could go and bring brews with super restores, although personally I'm not a fan of them, so I'll just stick with plain old food, so sharks, depending on how many people are going. And I think that's you ready to go. I think. Yep. I'm not going to actually fight the boss, so I'll just show you how to go and get the kill count. As usual, just hop into the pools quickly before you go there. So that's health boosted, run boosted, and now prayer boosted. It's a Trollheim. Getting stuck on things. Run round, climb over the cliffside. Obviously make your own way down depending on your agility levels, as each rock requires a certain agility level. Prey range when you go and get to the thrower trolls. And then squeeze past or lift the boulder. Godwater Onion. Then you can either head to the east side, no, west side of the dungeon and kill the aviancies. Here there's usually quite a lot of bots, as you can see, and there is quite a few sort of Zamrak followers and other things, and there's just generally more bots around here, so quite a bit of competition. Stupid bots. So you can also go and get your kill count, which I prefer. So you grapple across first. Grapple. Go. I'm getting shot by this server follower because I took the arrow off. Right. And now you're ready to go and get a kill count. In this area, some of the followers are quite a bit higher, like a 137 aviancy, but some also nice and low. But you can usually beat the bots to it. It's a hell of a lot of them. So level 73 is one of the lowest bots, or lowest aviancies, and you can probably beat them in ranging, although they do have high ranges. The low aviancies, level 73, spawn here and here, so keep a watch out for them, and by the time you kill one you should be able to go, the other one should have spawned and you should be able to kill it. Getting Armadyl kill count takes quite a while and can take half an hour to 20 minutes due to competition with bots and just the monsters being harder that you have to kill. Also, when you go to attack an aviancy, it will automatically attack you even if it's already fighting another creature, which is unlike any of the other God Wars bosses. I'll get kill count and I'll pause it now. I'll show you once I've got kill count, ready to go into the boss. Hey, I'm 5 more Armadyl kills away from getting the 40 kill count, and it's an absolute nightmare getting this kill count. The amount of bots is insane and just takes so much time. Generally, if you can attack the aviancy first, then they won't attack, the bots won't attack your aviancy. However, if they do attack first, you don't have much hope of getting it, and sometimes they just pile around. Bots ready on that one, so I probably won't get that kill either. Nope. You could attack the higher ones, which means you get the kill, but you take quite a bit more damage. I've already taken quite a bit of damage, having 99 ranging definitely helps. I'm sure all these bots have 99 ranging, so it's down to my gear that means I get a chance. This time I managed to hit it first before any of the other ones, so I should have that one all to myself. Sometimes you'll find you'll click on it, and even though another bot attacks it first, the agency will decide to attack you, so you'll take damage but won't even get the kill. It's really annoying. The only good thing about the kill count and agencies is they drop a fair amount of adamant bars, which can cover some of the costs of the trip. Oh, for God's sake. This has taken quite a while to get kill count. Probably about half an hour, which is far too long, since the trip at Kiara will probably be about 40 minutes to an hour. So it's a considerable amount of time that you're spending getting kill count, which is the boring part. These bots running about. I'm reporting most of them, as you can probably see from my chat box, saying thank you, your report has been received. But I don't think anything will actually be done about these bots, at least until after the bot nuke. Also, with the amount of reports, I'm fairly sure the botting team have too many reports, so they spend ages getting through them. This is definitely the worst thing about Armadyl, is getting the kill count. Getting the kill count for Sarah takes a little while, but it's at least more enjoyable, and there isn't a bot competition that you get here. Obviously, the reason the bots are here is because of those adamant bars, which mean they probably have thousands of them in their inventory. It's kind of good when a bot messes up and misclicks on a high level thing and takes lots of damage and then teleports out, but they don't tend to die, which is a shame. I don't want them all to die. Right, finally got 40 kill count. Took me quite a lot of supplies to get there. I should have bought ranging potions, since ranging potions would have helped me, although that would have been using more supplies. Just getting the kill count, which would have been a pain, since I may have not even got the kill. Anyway, here's the door, and as you can see, most bots are free because I think most people can't be bothered with the kill count anymore. If you didn't bring a Zamorak item, you hide behind this rock so that the Bloodveld, which spawns around there, and the werewolf, which is there, don't attack you. Once your team is ready, gather Azure, and you basically play range the entire time. If you don't play range, the boss can spawn and pretty much close to one hit you, because it can do damage very, very rapidly. It also has a fairly quick spawn rate, so as soon as once the minions are dead, you won't have long before it will spawn again and attack you, so you may as well keep prey range on. If you're in a group, you won't need prayer potions, though if you're soloing, you probably will. And I think that's everything. Obviously, ranging potions or extremes if you have them. I really hope Jagex Guns bot nuke these agency bots, as they're an absolute nightmare and putting off Armadyl. I don't come to Armadyl very often, and this is the reason why. I hope the video is okay and I explained it well enough and that you know what items to bring. Leave me feedback and let me know what I should do for next sort of guide. Right. see you everyone.